Hey, what's up guys? I'm Jillian Rogue, and last week I emptied out all of my savings and drove all the way from here in Tucson, Arizona to LA just with the hope of meeting Shane Dawson at Tanacon. He is the reason behind me finding my passion in YouTube. He has like uplifted me on so many days when, you know, I was struggling with depression and anxiety. Just to turn on his videos were like the only thing that could possibly even give me the chance of getting out of my darkest of moods. And I just, at the prospect of meeting him, was so excited. Full disclosure, I just thought, based on how much I feel like I know Shane Dawson from watching him for almost 10 years every day, and how much I look up to him and the type of person I see that he is, I just really thought if I could just have 2 minutes just to say hi to him, tell him who I am, tell him how much I look up to him, to tell him, you know, a little bit about how I was homeless and I came out of it, and because of him I found my passion and what I want to do in life in making videos and creating. And if he could just see like how unique I am and that we're into the same things, that maybe I could like get him to check out my channel and give him one of my flyers that I printed out. I literally spent $200 getting these flyers printed out to hand them out at Tanacon, and I got like a few of the more expensive ones like this that are like thicker cardstock because I really just wanted to give Shane Dawson one of these flyers. Like, in retrospect, it was so stupid of me. I emptied out my savings. I spent $200 in flyers, gas money, and the ticket, and got like $100 left over for food while I was there. And I literally was in LA from Thursday until Tuesday. I slept in my car every single night because I couldn't afford a hotel room. I had already spent all my savings on flyers, gas, and the VIP ticket to Tanacon. I also had to board my dogs. I have 2 dogs, and it cost me almost $300 to board them while I went on this trip. So right there, the trip was costing me almost $1,000, and I slept in my car. And as most of you watching this video already know, Tanacon was complete chaos. It was absolutely horrible. I waited in line. I got there about 10 in the morning. I waited in line until about 3 in the afternoon when they finally canceled Tanacon. I never even got back there. I got sunburn really bad. It's starting to heal now. I don't know if you can see. Oh, my boobs are showing. I don't know if you can see like how much, like the line where, luckily I was covered. I was wearing like an off-the-shoulder shirt. So you can see like the tip of my shoulder and right here. I dragged my friend there with me who had really bad, like, she's very sensitive to heat and the sun. So I had left to go to Target to get her a popsicle and some water. And she texted me while I was there saying like they just came out and said it was canceled. I came back, people were chanting refund. They were chanting for Shane, they were chanting for Tana. I was just so heartbroken. I had put all this time and effort and money into coming out there. I don't even care about Tana. I've never really been a big fan of her. Like, I thought she was cool. It'd be cool to meet her. But Shane is like what I wanted, and it just fucking sucked. It was absolutely disorganized. It was absolute chaos. We didn't know what the fuck was going on. And people kept acting like someone was going to come out. So I stayed there and waited until Tana came out. And to see her come out and immediately just thank people for showing up. And she went on about how there was 20,000 people there. But she just immediately started saying how she can't believe she got such a huge turnout. And then I saw her tweeting on Twitter saying it was such a success because so many people came out to support her. And that was just kind of like a slap in the face to me. Like, it's a success? What? So many people just got screwed over and you're sitting here saying it was a success? Are you kidding? I've never really vlogged before, so I figured I would just vlog the rest of my time in California. It taught me that I really suck at vlogging. There's a lot of things that I should have vlogged that I didn't vlog, including Tanacon. I should have taken more footage. I should have vlogged from the second I got there. so many people were saying like it's not Tana's fault. She's only 19, she's 20 now. But I feel like, how could she not know? And I'm left feeling scammed and feeling like a dumbass. Honestly, this, as much as I love Shane Dawson, like it was so disappointing not meeting him. I know he's trying to make things right, and that's great, but it just showed me that I'm kind of an idiot for putting that much stock in one person that I've never met. You know, Shane doesn't even know my name. He doesn't even know I exist. And here I am spending $200 on flyers, getting out all my savings, going and driving 7 hours, waiting in line for 5 hours, getting sunburned, and then being heartbroken over meeting him, and he doesn't even know who the fuck I am. You know, like, that's kind of dumb on my part, and it's making me take a step back and realize I should not put that much stock in one person. He's my idol, and he's inspired me, and he's given me all these dreams and passions in life, but you know what I mean? Well, it kind of sucked. It was kind of depressing, but I did have good times while I was in LA, and so maybe we can talk about those. So after I went to Tanacon, at first it was kind of bumpy. My friend and I went to Target downtown, and she actually ended up, the door in one of the elevators like closed on her and broke her phone off the pop socket, and her phone fell into the elevator shaft and fell 6 floors down to the first flight. So the first night was spent us trying to talk to the elevator people, trying to get our phone out and that sort of thing, which of course, like, they couldn't get it out right away, but even if they could, it fell 6 floors. So that kind of sucked. I slept in my car next morning, woke up, got dressed, and we were waiting to hear if anything else was going to happen with Tanacon, because at first they said that tomorrow, the next day, was still going to be on. Of course, we didn't hear anything. There was absolutely no communication, just checking her Twitter. So we decided to go down to Hollywood Boulevard. Now, we spent most of the day on Hollywood Boulevard, and we spent time at the Rusty Mullet there at night. It was a lot of fun. We got really drunk. I also went to a tattoo parlor by the Rusty Mullet, and I was drunk and decided to get a Shane Dawson tattoo. Just because he has affected my life, and I am very into tattoos. I get everything that's affected my life tattooed on me, and I just thought it was kind of ironic and kind of funny to get his saying "I'll go home" tattooed on me after this whole fiasco and having to go home. Basically, at this point I hadn't even thought of vlogging yet, but the next day was Sunday, and that is when I began vlogging. We spent the day kind of like exploring Hollywood, and then again that night we went back to Hollywood Boulevard and I began vlogging.
Sorry, Frank. You're much too late. You're much too late. You're much too late.
Alright, so I came here for Tanacon, and that was a disaster. So I'm deciding to now like go ahead and just do a normal vlog of like Hollywood Boulevard and what's going on with that. I'm getting ready to hand out some flyers that I've had made, so that's what I'm going to go ahead and do now. And I forgot my camera, so I have to film this all on my phone, so bear with me. Hey, what's up guys? I'm on Hollywood Boulevard with my new boyfriend right here, this guy. I like can't even get it in a shot. It's my new boyfriend, so yeah.
My heart's like throbbing.
Because of the Harry Potter pipe?
Yes. How much is it? $55.
That's you.
I can't do $55, dude.
And that's me.
Should I do it?
Should she buy the Harry Potter pipe? Will she buy the Harry Potter pipe? That is the question. Hi. After an extreme moment haggling, a choice was finally made. One of them finally broke. You saw it here first. Yeah, that guy was so weirded out by me. And it really smells like piss, so That's good. Oh my god, it's like horror.
Brave enough to check in or get locked up in a hotel room. 60 minutes to escape. I don't think I can handle it.
Dun dun dun. Wait.
I'm completely expecting something terrifying to happen.
Current mood. This is the amount of time each person in each room took a shit for.
You're done.
Yeah, I wish I could show you because I'd show you doing a face palm right now. What was that? Did he run back there?
Something horrible.
Apparently that guy couldn't handle the laxatives he took earlier. These people never made it out alive.
The cute doors?
Is the escape room following us? Later, we will know. So we just like went to that escape hotel and we like talked to like one of the guys there and we had like this amazing conversation about how he was gonna murder us when we're in the room, and then I realized that I pressed stop on my video, so that's great. So this girl behind me, right there, just crumpled up my flyer. Because the owner let us like put them on tables and she like crumpled it up. So that's good. That's great. That bitch. Got really, really drunk. This bartender guy was giving us deals on drinks. Update time. I'm drunk. That's the story on drunkenness. And your mom, and your dad, and your cousin, and your life. I saw the Church of Scientology. I stuck one of my flyers in the door. And then I told my friend, film me while I do it again, because I should have caught that on my vlog, which I was having to do a lot because I've literally never vlogged before in my life. And when I went to go stick it in the door the second time, the security guy came out and literally just like stared at us. He didn't even really say anything. He just stared at us. We're at the Church of Scientology, and I'm going to leave them one of my flyers. Here, hold the camera. Don't like get that angle.
Sorry, dude. Okay.
Alright. We're at the Church of Scientology. Oh, wait, there.
Oh, shit.
Hi.
What's up?
How are you? No. Are you guys open? Okay. Have a good one. So the next conspiracy theory is why was the Church of Scientology so intimidated by my flyer? We will know in the next video. And then we went home and I went and slept in my car again. Then on Monday, we woke up and I went and did Postmates for a while in the Beverly Hills area, which was fucking awesome. And makes me want to go do Postmates full time there because you basically get access to like celebrity neighborhoods and shit like that. And it's fucking cool, dude. God. I know. We're standing on top of this like cliff with like this gorgeous view in my dress. Oh my god. And my dress literally keeps lifting up. It's like a total like Marilyn Monroe fat girl moment.
Isn't that cool?
Husband goals. And then we went to Venice Beach, and I have not been to the beach since I was literally 8 years old. So seeing it was fucking awesome to me.
My toe
Look, is that
can fall
a
off.
seashell? Or is that someone's nail?
We're gonna be like panting for
How do people walk through this? This is like the hardest thing I've like ever done in my life. I'm like literally out of breath. We're like, all right guys, let's go to the beach. Like 5 feet in.
I can't make it. Give up.
My calves are like burning.
They like literally are though. You're joking, but like, they're not on.
No, mine are for real.
Take a break.
How do people do this? Yeah, we can take a break.
I'll turn around. We barely made any progress.
That's all we've walked.
15 pounds.
How is that person running?
And that's what everyone does is like run on the beach. Like, can you imagine?
He is the real MVP.
Like laughing the entire time.
That's amazing. Who wrote that? Leah, who wrote that? Why would someone do that? Why would someone write poop on the beach? Oh look, someone's stealing my brand. Then I got some shitty advice from this guy on the boardwalk. Alright, so we finally made it back in from the beach. I'm pretty sure I broke my camera. Now we're back on the boardwalk, and I'm gonna ask this very, very lovely gentleman for some shitty advice.
That's right, lady.
I want some shitty advice. I only have this though. This is all the cash I have. Sorry.
Are you kidding me?
Sorry.
I will accept this. It's best.
I'm sorry I don't have any cash.
That's fine. How old
Alright, I'm 28.
28? You got a boyfriend?
No.
You got a girlfriend?
No.
No. Alright. You got yourself a job? Any money saved up?
Very, very little, yeah.
Alright. Here's what you're going to do. You're going to go to Vegas. You're going to take everything you own and you're going to put it on black 10.
On what?
Black 10 on the roulette table.
Black. I don't even know what that is.
So you know the roulette, the one that's
Yeah.
the ball? You put it on that. And when you win, because you're going to win,
Yeah.
you take all your money from that and you put it on the Lakers to win the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And then once you're done with that, the Dodgers to win the Stanley Cup.
I'm sure you're right, because Dodgers are hockey and all.
Dodgers are baseball.
I know, I was being sarcastic.
Either that or get yourself a boyfriend, let him knock you up and move in with his parents.
Do you have any
My
advice?
dream is still alive.
Do you have any advice on how I could get a boyfriend?
Shit, you're a girl. Just take your clothes off.
Right now? in the street.
Oh hell, you get a couple takers, that's for sure. Even cops.
Even
Yeah, you get them bracelets. Yeah. It's a kinky first date, naked handcuffs.
Right? Alright. Thank you for the wonderful advice.
Thank you for the roll of nickels.
You're welcome. Have a good one. After that, we went out and ate at IHOP. I went and slept in my car another night. The next day was Tuesday, and that was another emotional day. I didn't vlog it because I felt like it wasn't right to vlog it, but while driving through Downey, California, I saw a little like 5-pound chihuahua running on the side of the road with a tag on, and I did a U-turn to try to go back to him to try to like stop him and hopefully like read his tag and call his owners. But by the time I got to him, he was literally lying in the middle of the road. He had been hit by a car. I don't know where the person who hit him went. He had an eye popping out of his head and his tail was like twitching, and within 30 seconds he died. It was fucking horrible. Like, I'm about to cry, like, just thinking about it. It was the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. I have 2 dogs. I had to board them while I was there. That was another thing that cost me about $250. And just thinking of them, it was horrible. When we luckily, like, this guy pulled over and helped us move the dog to the side of the road. And then we looked at the dog's tag, and to make it worse, it literally said, "Please call my mom," on the tag. We called the number, they didn't answer, we left a voicemail, and never heard back from them. But then driving back to Arizona, by the time we got to Phoenix, I saw this big dog, looks like a white German Shepherd or Husky mix, and he was literally like collapsing on the side of the road from the heat. You could tell he just couldn't walk any further. He was terrified. One of his ears was like half missing, and I was like determined to help this fucking dog after what happened to the other one. So I pulled over. We had some like old chicken strips in a cooler in the car, and I lured him to me with chicken strips and water. It took me almost an hour to get him to come up to me. There's like a technique you use when you are trying to get a lost dog to come up to you, where you totally ignore the dog but bend down and like act like you're eating, and that's what I did, and it worked. He eventually came up to me. I grabbed him by the collar and was able to get him inside my car, cool him down in the AC, give him some water, and we went and dropped him off at Maricopa Animal Care. And by the time we got there, he was doing much, much better. So yeah, and then we got home. I just recently got home, and it was crazy. I don't know. There you guys go. That's what happened at Tanacon. That was my experience. That was also my first ever little vlog. Sorry I suck at it. I loved LA, and I cannot wait to go back. And I hope to make going to LA a very frequent trip for myself. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and as always, please subscribe to my channel. Turn on the notification bell so you can see more weird and creepy shit from me. And let me know, were you at Tanacon? What do you think about the whole thing? What was your experience with it? Do you think Tana's to blame? Do you think Good Time's to blame? What do you think? Did you go just to meet Shane? Because I know a lot of people did. Let me know in the comments down below. Or if you've ever been to LA, let me know what you guys think about LA and the city. But alright, all my little poop kings and queens, I will see you later.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right, there you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Thank you guys.